Who's zooming who?
Who's zooming who?
Who's zooming who?
Yeah.
Now, more footage.
Well, it was Sam Brinton.
Yes.
Yes. Well, so you'll all remember Sam Brinton, the U.S. nuclear official who's in charge of America's nuclear waste, who allegedly has a habit of going into airports and walking out with other people's luggage. Well, there's been some new developments in the case this. Oh my God! There's been some new developments in the case this week, where a Tanzanian American fashion designer has gone through the internet, found all of these pictures of Sam Brinton wearing her dresses that she had designed as one-off pieces back in, I think, 2018 to take to a fashion show. She was unable to do the fashion show because Brinton walked off, allegedly, with her bag.
Well, this is well before he was appointed to that position, the first non-binary person to be appointed to that position. So President Biden was very proud indeed. And you've got to wonder about the checks they're doing on these people they're appointing to very senior positions within the administration who seem to be getting the jobs because they tick some sort of a diversity box as opposed to their ability to actually do the job in a competent manner.
Or even walk out of an airport with their own luggage.
Exactly.
Well, this is the thing. What's been alleged with him, it's not a matter of he's gone to the airport and sometimes, the bags will look the same and he's taken the wrong one accidentally. He's gone without a bag and then left with a bag. So there's no question if he is guilty, as the evidence seems to...
Putting that character to one side, I mean, you put your finger on it there, Rita, that this whole thing of quotas and diversity and inclusion, by definition, it means you will have less talented people where you need more talented people. That's the simple logic of the whole thing. It's unavoidable. That's the way we're going.
You either have these targets or you have meritocracy.
That's
you
right.
can't have both.
And this goes back to Rita, the clip you played earlier in the show about Karine Jean-Pierre going through all of the ticker box things.
Which means nothing.
Pete Buttigieg, when he was appointed the transportation secretary, well, the big thing that the White House PR machine rolled about him was not that he was a competent transport administrator. No, he'd been the mayor of a small town in Indiana, which had a fleet of about 40 buses. No, the fact that he was a gay man, married to a man, had kids, or I think he later had the kids, but it was the whole idea that he was gay. That was the thing that they cared about.
That was what defined him, and it still does.
We saw that when there was a vacancy for the Supreme Court, this crucial position, that the first thing Biden said was it's going to be a black woman. It wasn't about, it's going to be the most capable person, and the most capable person happens to be a black woman. Wonderful. But no.
And let's bring it home, because the diversity and inclusion stuff is all through corporations here in Australia and all through the public service here in Australia.
It's worse here.
And so you can draw your own conclusions about the levels of competency within our public service, which we were talking about with Alex.
Rowan, can I just say why it's worse here? Because we don't have a counter to it, because our politicians are so overwhelmingly gutless. In the US, there is actually a fight back against this.